Episode 14, Cursed Temple, let's go!
Yeah.
Alright, hang on. I have a question, because while you were going live, and the rest of us were continued to be left to our own devices, the topic of strawberry shortcake was brought up. And so I need to ask, do people enjoy their strawberry shortcake with or without milk?
I've never tried it, because I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, same here. I don't
milk
think
and added sugar.
Added sugar to the
and
milk.
then strawberries. Yep.
No. Oh, you mean in the making process, or
Nope. So you have your strawberry, and I quickly feel like I am going to be the minority in this one. Oh no.
I just need to understand what you're saying here.
All right. So so strawberry shortcake, the cake. You make a cake, but it's just a cake. It's just a sweet cake. There's not really too much to talk about there.
Yeah, usually it's got like whipped cream and strawberries as topping.
All right, fuck the whipped cream. I hate whipped cream. I don't like it. It's a texture
savage.
Thing. And that's fine. No, I put my cake piece in a bowl. I add the strawberries. I will pour milk into the bowl, and then I sprinkle sugar in it.
Congratulations!
To sweeten it.
That sounds so good.
It's delicious. It's so good.
It's just unwhipped whipped cream.
We got to do that next time I visit.
Yeah, I've eliminated the texture problem.
You don't like whipped cream, so we just gone completely onto the
yeah, I've just unmade the whipped cream, but kept all the flavor. Yeah.
I've unwhipped the cream.
I've unwhipped your cream. Pray I do not unwhip it further. Fuck you! Unwhip your cream. Put that on a t-shirt.
I'm just gonna say I'm happy for you that you found
the cake. Doesn't the cake get all soggy then? With
it absolutely does. That's my favorite part, because now I can mush different pieces. I could get,
and that's my favorite part of having a really nice sweet whipped cream is that it soaks into the sponginess of the cake.
Mm-hmm. Additionally, I'll do that with graham crackers instead of if I know cereal is pretty good. I'll just take a bunch of graham crackers, smash them up, and add milk to that, and it's just a mushy cinnamon cracker gruel, and it's delicious.
So you're just ready. Wait. So you're
Fizz. On that same note, I sent you another meme.
You're just ready for those life without teeth. You're an old man.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I'm ready.
2 fun facts. 1, I hate hard food. I don't know what it is about it. It's not anything I'm actively hard food, and I do not often get along. I'll have nuts on occasion. I have a thing of pistachios, and I'll usually get some peanuts or cashews or something like that. But that's about the most hard food that I'll do. If any food becomes crunchy or hard, that is the thing that as a neurodivergent individual I do not find appealing.
I get that with
so
some
I've
things.
softened a lot of my
dry
foods.
cereal.
The second fact that is not so fun is that none of my front top teeth are real anymore.
Oh.
Yep.
So now you have a workaround to have the things that you can enjoy, but it's easier to chew and eat, and it avoids the what you don't like about the texture, but also the not harming yourself eating something crunchy. So it's a good system.
Yeah.
I just don't like milk. That's just where I'm at.
Right.
He
really doesn't. He really doesn't.
But I am happy you have this thing you made. It sounds
it's delicious.
Milk,
it just is just I'm so used to coming under attack for my weird food or cultural food habits. This is the first time I was expecting to get attacked here. I'm so happy.
Oh, I'm happy that you have this thing that I personally just don't like milk, but the idea of it sounds pretty good.
Well, thank you.
And like I said, I like that it kind of serves multiple purposes for you, other than you just like it, and that's cool.
All right, this didn't go the way I thought it was going to go. Let's play some Pathfinder.
Yay!
You even want to add a little bit of strawberry syrup to it too.
Oh yeah, sometimes. Yeah, I'll definitely get the strawberry juice in there to help flavor it. 100%.
Yeah, a little bit like that, not to go overboard.
What if you took strawberry milk?
A wizard is never
and use that.
Frodo
Now you're giving me ideas.
Noisy early. All right. Let's get into this shit here.
Time
Alright,
to
you
pull the
assholes.
plug.
Mahonar,
time
thank
to
you
pull
for the
the plug
follow.
on the
Thank you for following
nonsense.
the weirdest possible time.
All right. So, it's up to you guys if you wanted to continue the conversation that you guys were having around the campfire. Because it did kind of seem like you guys were still in the middle of something there. But, otherwise, we could start with you guys getting up in the morning. That's up to you.
I think we should at least talk about it.
You could always give it like give yourselves maybe like a few minutes to kind of wrap it up for yourselves, and then we can continue because you guys are who was involved in the conversation.
I mean,
A couple
everyone's
of us.
there, so anybody could involve themselves. All right, so basically,
Oh, I mean, just yeah.
From where we left off last time, Durra being brought back and was like, we have much to talk about. And so what we have is this campfire chat. So between sessions, we can text RP. And Durra opened up with, how come no one ate me?
Yeah, I didn't mention that part.
Yeah, how come no one ate me? There was like, well, because we're reasonable people, Durra.
I just said we didn't know which was correct, the cremation or the cannibalism.
Yep. And Misha continues to be the most wholesome person in the party. Amiri and Durra flirt a lot. And Durra just kind of tells his experience of like a little bit more of his lineage, his ancestors' history, defeating the worm, consuming the worm, and that when the party brought him back from his perspective, he saw that like he explained like you brought the spirit of the dragon back too, and it's made physical for Mason's benefit because my character art doesn't reflect it, but to remind everybody, like Durra is now like crimson red skin with like more thick tusks, and like instead of like regular hands, he now fully has more clawed, like they come to points and they're clawed hands, and he's scaly, like he has actual dragon scales.
So so from my because I would say Mason's probably seen you already because he's been just hanging out with
Mason's been there.
But for me, you look more draconic.
Yeah, I have a clear draconic influence going on now.
That's cool.
From the but it all happened the moment that that Durra was brought back to life during the ritual. Like that's when the transformation happened. So yeah, it wasn't so much for Mason's benefit as it was for your benefit.
I will say that during this time, when you like you and Mason have talked, he's been showing you ways how to weave and dodge out of being surrounded by the enemy.
Unfortunately, with the exception of this campfire chat, there has been seldom opportunity, almost no opportunity for Mason and Durra to talk because I've been dead the whole time.
Who do you think's been telling you in your dead body's ear the whole time to dodge?
Amiri, because she had my head.
Dodge.
We're not going to talk about that. All right.
And then to wrap it up quickly, just like Durra and like mentioned, like there is this ancient dragon thing in my head, and I feel like I am barely containing like dominance over it because the body is mine, but it is clearly affecting my body, and so just be aware. And then the dragon also spoke through him, and the dragon's name is Hephaestus. Because I like Greek gods. Actually, it's a throwback to an old summoner character that I had, where his eidolon was a dragon eidolon named Hephaestus.
Very cool.
But yeah, and then that was it, basically.
Yeah, that's where you guys are?
Yep. Durra asked about what happened, how the fight was, and everyone who responded was like, I don't really remember.
Yeah. Miri was in too much of a blood-curdling rage to be thinking about what was going on.
Yep.
I actually don't remember who killed him.
Amiri.
Yeah, it was Miri.
Ah, okay. I just remember I ended up with his head in my bag.
I'm
And he
sure.
was
I'm
dead
sure he
before we
at
got
some
there.
point during the evening got Lindsay to recount the tale instead, because everyone
Yep.
else has let him down.
That's what Lindsay's for.
We were defending your honor, bitch.
Oh yeah, Lindsay has.
But you
every
could not.
sword blow,
But you did not
every-
experience it. The entire point of the fight is to feel it, to live it. It is the most. It is the time where you are the most alive. If you cannot later recount the tale, then was the action worth it?
Yeah.
I would say so because I'm still standing.
Ugh.
Lindsay, you understand.
Yep.
That's what she's for.
I feel as if that is rude, but I do
Maybe
not
a
know.
little.
I mean, we're making her job important.
And cool.
There is great honor in being a storyteller.
Yeah, so
you,
that way she could practice on us because none of us remember what happened.
It is how histories are passed down.
This is
How
true.
you teach the young. It is how history remembers.
Well, until you get thrown into history.
Well, if you guys do remember, the Stag Lord was too busy getting drunk to deal with us for quite a while.
That
That I
part I remember.
recall. He stumbled out, kind of sloshy, and they gave us a few once-fours before we were able to surround and deal.
A man was too inebriated to be any real challenge.
No.
I think he was one of them better at fighting when drunk types.
Yes, it seemed he was taking a full advantage of his ability to drink before a fight and still be on his toes with no issue.
No
Retrospect.
respect.
There have
No respect.
I have seen many brawlers like they normally reside in taverns.
Well, the way he was stealing booze from the local areas, he was certainly had enough supply to rival a tavern.
He was making his own tavern.
Yeah, in his liver.
Yes, definitely in his liver.
Whoa. What of the other tasks that I am assuming Oleg and his wife, whose name I cannot remember, are like sitting on the steps of their thing, or are they inside?
They are like sitting on the steps of the
Trading post.
Yes. Thank you, Durra,
What
for
about all
reminding
of the other tasks that were set out by Oleg?
Myth gets up, walks over to Oleg, and pulls the wedding ring out of his pouch and hands it to Oleg.
Okay, hold on.
Who had the moon radishes?
Is that who we were giving the head to, or is that somebody else?
No, it's these guys.
Well, yeah.
No, the head is going to
The
Lady
boar.
Jamandi.
Okie doodle.
Oh no, not the head of no, Tuskgutter's head goes to these guys.
Yeah.
And the moon radishes.
Moon radishes, wedding ring. Yeah,
All right.
kobolds taken care of. I don't know that. Somebody else is going to do that. Wedding ring collected, turned in, done. Moon radishes collected, yet to be turned in.
That's next in the bag.
Yeah.
So everybody, in the, when you turn over the ring, Oleg is extremely grateful.
I'm deleting
And
from the list. I was just letting them know I'm deleting that from the big list.
Okay. And Oleg tells you that each of you can buy any item worth up to 50 gold from him.
Yay!
And it will be free.
Noted. I'm assuming that's something that we can do in our free time.
Yeah. Or now, it's up to you.
Well, if I need to look. And that's any common item, right?
And any common item. This does include magic items.
Does this include
That's
formulae?
so good.
It does include formulae.
Hey, just as a reminder for everyone who gave me their codes for the party loot thing, please mark what you know you have.
The site is still giving me trouble. When it is not giving me trouble, I will let you know.
Okie doodle.
Okay. And then as for if you go to offer Oleg the Tuskcutter's head, he'll go, hey, so that one actually you're gonna want to bring that over to Keston Garrus. He's the guard up on the wall. He's gonna be in charge of those, that one and the kobolds. As well as if you guys have any of the bandit necklaces, I believe he'll pay you for those.
Ooh, yes, we have several of them.
We have a lot of those.
Well, I have the beast's head. Pass me the collected necklaces, and I'll go take them over.
Okay, we have, I think, 6. Yeah, we have 6.
6 plus
Yep.
the one that each of us has.
That's including, so total of 6.
Okay.
I feel like we got far more than that.
Yeah, that's why I thought that.
You guys, however many you guys decided to take, each one of those bandits had them.
Okay, so that no,
We
that's
looted each
6.
one.
Yeah, we were
That's-
grabbing every single one, so
That was
So
Might have
no,
got
we each
6
have one,
just
so
with
that's
the
6, and
port
then there
down
would
here.
be
If you have written down 6, and then we are 6, then it's probably 12.
12. Yeah.
All right, so I will give him 12, and that's 120 gold, right? You said 10? Did I imagine that?
You imagined that.
Okay. You did not say a number.
No, I did not.
Okay, all right. Perfect. I take them over. Hey,
Okay.
Keston.
Oh, yes. What can I do for you?
I have all the symbols, all the tokens in the bag with the head, and I throw it up to him. Catch.
Ah, wonderful. All right. Well, okay. Let me see. 12. Okay.
Oleg
All right.
said you'd pay for that.
Yes. Now, well, okay. Technically, I will not be paying for it, but the Sword Lords of Aldori will.
Jamandi.
Not Jamandi directly, though she may be contributing to it, but the nation as a whole.
Okay. But I can get the coin from you, yes? Or do I have to go back to Brevoy?
You do not have to go back to Brevoy. You do have you can get it here, though it will take me a week to get it.
Okay.
That said, the reward will be about 120 gold.
Okay.
Yeah, you weren't far off.
I hit it. Well,
You did.
that
You did.
includes
You
the
did hit it.
head, so yeah.
No, the head is something separate.
Oh, okay.
So, yep, when he goes to the head, he looks at it, notes at all the scars on its face, and he'll
That the pig you were looking for?
yeah, actually, there was a hunter, Mr. Veckel, that lost his leg to the monster pig a year ago. He left a prize over here for anybody who could take it down. Here we go. And he'll bring over to you a little bundle. He'll hold on. Climb down. He'll like walk all the way around and climb down and walk all the way over to you.
Just
It takes
throw
a few
it,
minutes.
man.
You know, he walks. In heavy armor, he walks.
He does what he wants.
I could have at least met you halfway.
Don't worry, I'll get there. And then he'll bring it to you. And
When he's around the
inside...
side of the building, Durra just takes like like 2 steps back.
I don't go anywhere. I've got.
Oh, I've
Listen.
I've been standing in the same spot.
Boy.
I have not moved.
Mm-hmm. So here you go. There's a +1 composite longbow and 3 beacon shot arrows.
Ooh.
Inside the bundle.
There's somebody who will like this. Durra nods and heads back. Just leaves. Turns. The business done. Comes back over and just.
Hold on. Did you guys deal with those kobolds while you were out there?
Yes.
Yeah.
What happened to them?
On that one, Myth starts wandering over.
What were those? I'm sorry. So we can put them in the.
Yes. We dealt with the kobolds. We discovered that they
being manipulated.
Yes.
Oh?
By another individual who was previously sent out by Lady Jamandi on task for the region. They are no longer following the ways they were, and have actually made an agreement with us to avoid harassing this area so that you may all be in peace. And in time, we might be able to open up trade and relations with them, because they were very amenable to having a peaceful coexistence.
Oh, all right. Well, okay. That's good to know. I'll include that in my report to the Sword Lords, so that when you get paid, that's going to be another 240 gold. So...
Yes.
The kobolds were a bigger problem than the bandits?
Listen, those kobolds have been rampaging our farming fields lately.
Yes, it seems the manipulation was seeded to cause much higher conflict.
You also had to deal with the bandits anyway.
It was a combination of the kobolds and an intrusion of Mitflits amongst them.
Yep.
Oh, I hate those little buggers.
Well, those should be less of a problem for the time being.
Oh? I'm guessing interactions with them were not so peaceful.
No, not one bit. So we did what had to be done.
Pending.
You gotta wait a week.
You do?
This is quest to reward on layaway.
You do. You do gotta wait 1 week.
Reward via Kmart layaway system.
It's been 1 week.
So after that, explaining the situation, Myth returns to the rest of the group. Makes his way over to Oleg again. We have not yet encountered the troublesome Tatzelworm, but it is still on our awareness for when we're meandering between here and wherever we go.
You didn't fight the
I did
Tatzelworm
hear,
yet? Durra says very
Nope.
excitedly.
No,
We did
no,
not.
you get to be there for that one. You
Yeah.
haven't missed
Well, I
it.
did hear a rumor that there might be a nest of them southwest of here.
Excellent.
More than one?
More than one.
Yeah,
Myth
there was
just
there
starts
was a hunter
noting
that came.
noting a rough area in the general direction.
Yep. So there was a hunter that came through the area a couple of days ago. He had mentioned how he got chased out of one of his prime hunting territories by a couple of tatzelworms, or at least what I believe to be tatzelworms. He said large serpentine creatures that were attacking him from underbrush. So it sounded much like the creature that I am looking for.
Oh, excellent. Durra, we're going to be having one hell of a time.
Moon radishes?
Oh, yes, those. And bringing out the bundle of moon radishes we collected, I hand those over as well.
Svetlana will step forward and take those. And when she'll be like, "Oh, perfect, just in time too. I've been dying to make this soup. And if you guys want to sit down with me for a minute, I'd be more than happy to give you a recipe for this."
I
Ooh.
would love that.
Yeah, I think that'd be great.
Okay, hold on.
This recipe looks a lot like a link to the archives of Nethys.
It's because it kind of is.
Oh no,
Huzzah.
spoilers for the Kingmaker Adventure Path.
Ah.
I am going to add that to my list.
Page 587? How many fucking pages does this Adventure Path have? What the fuck?
A lot.
It's a thick book.
That's a thick
So-
boy.
So just so you know, because it doesn't say it there, it does require 4 special ingredients and 6 basic ingredients.
I know we have that.
We definitely do. We have a lot of ingredients.
I'm so happy I picked up that feat.
But she goes through, she shows you how to mix all the spices together and brew the broth for a bit. Then you take and add in a thickened and whipped up cream to try to like thicken it out, and or not like a whipped cream, but like a heavy cream. And it makes this like really thick creamy radish soup that has a very a spicy sweet flavor.
Oh, that sounds so good right now.
It has a nice crunchy texture, but it's still soft to the palate, where the point where you don't feel like you are chewing on bark, you know.
I am ambivalent about but your skill in cooking it is obvious and clear.
It lacks meat.
That may be the reason.
I've solved the mystery.
Yeah, and
We'll always have opinions on.
it is very refreshing. It leaves you guys feeling very clear of mind. Oh, I forgot about dog.
Dog. My best friend.
I do appreciate that dog has a name tag, but Poppet doesn't.
Poppet
Poppet's
doesn't
not
need
important.
tags. Poppet doesn't need tags.
We all know.
Puppet needs therapy.
No, I don't. You
Poppet
do.
needs Jesus.
Poppet is your Jesus.
Oh no, I need a new Jesus.
We're all doomed.
I don't think this is a
Doom.
Do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior Poppet?
Oh no.
We are all going to Poppeton, aren't we?
Oh no, that's not the kingdom I signed up for.
Oh no, you've ended up in the bad timeline. This is your fault. The butterfly effect has done this.
No, no, not. I must go back. I must change the timeline again.
Teehee.
Oh boy.
But you forget
All right.
that time too. Like you just
You just keep doing it.
it's like Groundhog Day, but your own fault.
Yeah,
He's in a loop. He just doesn't know.
it's Groundhog Day, caused by Barry Allen.
All right. So yeah, that is all the quests you currently have to turn in. Is there
Yeah.
anything else you guys wanted to do?
It's a leap.
Did we? No, we did rest already. Never mind. I guess. Double check. We did double check already what survived and didn't survive. The act of divinities trying to kill us.
Yeah, we lost a donkey.
You
that
lost
was
a
about it.
donkey and all of your tents and bedrolls.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So that's what I was doing to looking into replacing, since though most of that's pretty cheap. So
Yeah, you also, unless someone intentively went back to go get it, you did lose your cooking equipment in the sinkhole.
Did Durra lose his stuff?
No, not your stuff that was on your character.
My bedroll is up.
Then not your bedroll.
Hey.
Not your stuff that was on your character. For the people that had set up camp and like were camping, they all lost their shit. Adam lost his bedroll and tent.
He sure did. He doesn't. I don't think he realizes yet.
like he went off all like, I'm leaving this group. Got about an hour away. Oh no.
I don't think. I think he is under. He's in another cave somewhere.
Help. I'm doomed.
He found out maybe an hour ago.
It's like, well, shit.
I'm just picturing him going with the mercenaries that were escorting him and just being like, "One of you, give me your tent."
No, he was never so directly like. He wasn't so directly like, "Give me you." Like he would convince one of them to give them their to let him have access to his thing. Like as a holy man, like would you truly let me sleep out in squalid conditions? What if a snake were to bite me in my sleep? I would die from the poison, and then you would have that on your conscience? Are you not guards? Are you not men paid by the kingdom? Are you like he would talk them into it.
Lay it on thick.
Yeah.
Amazing. So this is
He'd
just
roll that
going off in a
diplomacy.
cave somewhere random.
And you, pointing at Akundeo, I do not know. Tell me,
Oh,
who are you, and who is this tiny wolf?
I'm a Kundeo. That's this dog that keeps following me around.
He's a good boy.
He is.
He's a good boy. Dog just
Oh no, he loves me.
I do not recall that being the case at all.
Oh no, he does.
I recall at best ambivalence.
No, he I did all my good nature checks. We did pets. I was the one who figured out he wasn't there to eat us.
The dog doesn't seem to be aggressive in any way. It seems to gravitate very heavily towards Akundeo and seems to not stray very far from his side.
Also, I keep giving him snacks.
Your friends saved me from a troll on their travels.
You all
So
fought
I'm
a troll?
You missed a troll.
Yes, you did. It hit hard.
Maybe there will be more.
There
Probably.
probably will be more.
Hopefully not, but I mean, maybe.
Just one though. Just looking at Mace. Just one? Maybe one troll? Just one?
Maybe just one.
We'll go find one for you.
Yeah. We'll find one so that way you can
as a
share
dessert
that
after the Tat's the
experience.
Worm dead. Beyond that, I got nothing.
Yep. Anything
Y'all
else?
have recapped everything that Durra has missed, and I now know every NPC and PC, so that's it.
I'm good. So if everyone else is good, then we can go to the next day.
Boom. Well, we don't need to go to the next day because, like I said, it took a full day for Durra's ritual. So you guys, it's still early morning. So you've just been like sitting at the campfire and chatting and having breakfast. So that's where you are. And that's what the map looks like. Can you guys see the map? Did I bring you over to the map? I did.
Yep.
Okay, good. I gotta check sometimes.
Well, as I understand it, we have a debt to repay.
We do.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And hold on, I will.
Yeah, do we know direction where this temple is?
Yes, but I will. Is there a... No. Hold on. I'm having a hard time reading. Okay, there we go. Do you guys see that one little square I just opened up?
Yeah.
Yep.
That is where the temple is located.
Okay.
Let's go. How much of that forest did we burn down, by the way?
So you guys burned down everything in this hex here. So you burned down an entire pine barren that was a little off the beaten path from the forest.
So this one?
Yep.
Okay,
yeah,
just
that
double
one.
checking.
Oh, we could explore some more if we travel west first and then southwest. Till we get to the temple.
Where was it that the tassel worms were sighted again? Which direction? South something?
Southwest. You don't know exactly where, but he said somewhere to the southwest.
So as long as we head in that direction, we'll be heading towards the temple and towards these tassel worms.
Somewhere in this direction.
Excellent.
Hooray! Let us head towards the temple and see if worms happen.
Let's see.
Could you have worded that a little bit better? It sounds like a
No.
curse.
Go to the temple.
It sounds like you attempt to plague us.
See if we get worms.
No. No, if
So
I
you
wanted to
intend
plague,
to go to this hex first?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I suggested.
I gotta reload because I can't see anything.
if I wanted to plague us, I would have specifically said require.
This map gets wonky for me for some reason. Oh.
I've been here before. In another life.
Wait, hold on. I think
Who's that guy?
Wait a minute.
Wrong map.
Oh
no.
So you guys, as you guys are walking down the path, you hear some rustling noises as suddenly several brush thylacines come jumping out of the brush, growling at you.
How'd you know what shirt I was wearing?
I
That's very
did.
funny.
But anyway, initiatives.
I love my thylacine shirt. It's my IHOP shirt. I will not be taking questions at this time.
Oddly enough, the only thing that I think I'm gonna roll all session that doesn't have a passive +1 to it. I didn't need it though. Holy shit.
Okay, back.
Oh, it's still set to athletics. Fuck. Fixing.
Initiative.
Hey, I'm matching the fucking thylacines.
Yay!
We take those.
Brush.
So we're fighting fuzzy dinosaurs.
No.
No.
They are marsupial mammals, thank you.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's
I was gonna
Tasmanian
ask, like,
tigers.
what are they?
No, I
You say
legit was like,
marsupial mammals twice.
I was just squinting at like the picture, and I'm like, fuzzy dinosaurs.
No. Thylacines.
Tasmanian tigers.
Yeah.
Watch out for
More important
rodents.
question. Why are they here?
Mm.
Probably the same reason there are dinosaurs.
No,
Not
make
here.
a recall knowledge check about it.
We're not in the Expanse.
Are they native to the Expanse?
Fucking better be.
I mean, you could. Anybody who's trained in nature can roll a nature check.
Oh, I am.
Sure.
I have a better question. What's with the 2 zeros over the rock?
2 zeros?
2 zeros?
Zeros?
What are you talking about?
I see
I
a
don't
3
see any
square.
zero.
You see.
Could be
This
rogue measurement, like a phantom measurement from the lower maybe. But I don't see anything if this is.
I can't even ping that circle. It's this square right here.
Here?
That's
I'm not
really
seeing
weird.
anything.
There's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing there, man.
The weird part is, if I click outside of, like, not, it doesn't cover the whole 5 foot square. If I click,
Oh,
there-
now I see it.
Oh, now I see something right here.
yeah, now that was
Oh,
just
what
weird.
is that?
Now it's gone.
Ah,
But yeah, if I click on top of the two
I'll
the
never
zeros I'm
tell.
seeing, they don't
was
let
I?
me ping. So it exists, whatever it is.
I'm
you,
not
like,
crazy.
Can you select them at all? Like,
No, hold
I
on.
don't know. All
let me do this.
right, look.
anyways.
And nature.
Is that everybody?
Oh, now I see something right here.
Ah,
What's going on?
Yeah.
demons.
Now it's gone. All right.
What it is something keeps typing and I'm deleting them.
Who's typing?
Who's got a book on their keyboard or something?
No, it is if anyone presses Control G, it will type on the screen. So don't do that.
It was me. It was too perfect of a moment to fuck around.
Okay.
I was not the original. Did not do whatever Xandri saw, but the two things after that were definitely me.
Okay.
Still seeing. It's the weird part.
Oh man. Look, now I see something. Everyone's like, "Whee."
Oh, there it is.
Over here. Now it's over here. What's
That was
going on?
very fulfilling for me. Thank you for taking the bait.
My God. All right, guys. So for those of you that rolled your nature checks, you both realize these are definitely native to the area.
Oh, I see what you're looking at. What the fuck?
I have no idea.
All right, I
It's
need
not
to
even
see this.
It's the GM's color.
Oh my
I
god!
have
yeah.
nothing. I have nothing on my screen.
What the
So
hell?
Try refreshing, or have you already?
That is. It's like a little. It's like a little text box.
Unsupported
Is it?
browser.
That's what I'm
GX.
saying. It might be a rogue measurement. If you use the
It's gone
measurement tool, I think it might.
I just refreshed, so it might have been something that mine was automatically doing.
But I know
It could have just been a herpaderp.
I fixed it,
Yeah,
but it was just odd.
I know sometimes the measurement tool when you're
Yeah, if you have it set
linger
like
or
a
fade, sometimes it'll get stuck on the screen, and then whoever made it has to go in and delete it.
especially if it's a 0 by 0 and it's
Yeah,
like
exactly.
a
Anyway.
wow, how did I it didn't put me on the tracker. God damn it.
What was your
23.
It's because you rolled actual perception and not initiative perception.
It's the same thing.
Yes, but the buttons don't know that.
They should.
Why
Like,
am I
listen
always-
here, buttons.
Somehow I always end up close to fucking enemies.
Since I'm towards like the end of the initiative, I will be right back.
okay? Yeah.
Oh, I am the end of the initiative.
You what?
That'll probably miss. Xandri, so one of the brush thylacines is gonna like start stalking up to you, and then once it gets to about 30 feet away, it'll start like striding at you, and then it will pounce. It does make a attempt to bite at you, but I'm imagining a 13 does not hit.
No.
Okay. He'll try to bite you again.
He'll fail more.
Yeah, you will fail more.
No, you leave Rupert alone.
Well, He is gonna also attempt to bite Rupert. I don't think a 15 hits Rupert either.
It doesn't.
Yeah. Ooh, but I think a 24 might.
It does.
It'll take 10.
Okay.
Okay. It does still have a third action. Boom. Which that will critically miss, so it will flop and fall onto the ground prone. Myth.
Myth.
Myth said BRB a little bit ago.
No, I'm here.
Oh.
We just had a technical malfunction again.
It happens.
No. It do happen.
Especially for me. Alright. I'm gonna move over this way. And then I'm gonna shoot this thylacine.
Okay. That will miss.
Really? Fucking tanky little bastards. Alright. Well, then I'm gonna use my third action to reload and end my turn.
Okay. Misha.
Alright, Misha takes the whip out and does a crack, and as he does that, he just yells out, Durra is back! And he does a lingering composition. So...
I don't know what
Lindsay
that's
will
about,
just
but I
chime-
like it.
Yeah, Lindsay's gonna just chime in the background and be like, "You've been a little bit of a battle cry recently."
So a
siege
22,
Oh,
and
I'm
then I'll
sure.
do Inspire Courage.
Durra, you've been the battle cry that's kept us going for a very long time now.
A very long time, about a week.
It
About
felt
a
like
week.
months.
And then I'll reach in a pocket and pull out the 3 nails, and I'll
Okay.
do needle darts. Even though I know Rupert doesn't like me too much, I will go for the one right there.
Okay.
The 20.
A 20 will hit.
He'll take 14 piercing. And I don't know if that was a critical success. I'm gonna assume
Definitely not.
no.
You can definitely tell that hurt though. Like your needle, your darts slam into its side, and you can see as blood starts splurting out of its hole. It hisses and yelps. Like it lets out almost like a dying baby cry.
Ew.
Yeah, it sounds terrible. It's your turn. All right.
That was the +1, so 15 actually. But that ends my turn, and I think everyone is in the radius if they can't see the
Yep, I can see it.
Yep.
Durra circle.
The Durra circle.
I don't know how cover works in Pathfinder. And does this rock count as cover? But this
It
one.
can. Yeah.
You have to take cover, I think.
Yeah, you actively have to take cover behind something in order for it to count.
Okay.
That's
what I need to know.
Yeah. Unless something is very obviously obscuring your view, which that is not.
Like a wall.
It's not-
Or...
Yeah, the rock's not that high.
Okay. Three-dimensional shapes on two-dimensional plane.
Yep. For
will...
perspective, the rocks stand about 3 feet tall.
I think this is the one that's broken, but we're about to find out. I'll activate my gate and punch the one right in front of me. Oh shit, it worked.
With the +1,
Uh-huh.
That is a
That's-
crit.
Yay!
Nice.
I don't know how to do that.
Double the dice. Yep, there it goes. It already did it.
Neat.
All right, you punch into it. You can definitely tell it lets out that awful cry. You can actively feel like a couple of its ribs break underneath the strike of your fist. But it is still alive.
And then I just bring both my hands together and breathe a cone of fire.
Okay, reflex.
Boo. Yeah.
Okay. So only this one passed.
And
It's
they
a
took-
basic. Okay. Yeah.
and they all take 1 extra damage, so 17.
So the one directly in front of you bursts into flames and dies.
Metal.
No fire.
And the two in the back are still standing, but the one furthest, closest to the log, is very heavily singed.
And that's my turn.
Oh God, guys!
You
All right,
learned
Durra.
some new tricks. So have I.
Took inspiration from the best.
Durra is going to Draconic Claws. And then show off a new thing. He's going to Dragon Rush.
I'm so proud of this.
Oh hell yes, I love this.
I homebrewed this spell, and I'm very proud of it.
So, 1 action to Dragon Claw, and 2 action Draconic Rush. I get to stride twice, but I figure Myth is probably going to go after that one, and I don't want to deny him his target. So I will take this one, striding only necessarily once, and I make a Draconic Claws strike attack. Here,
Fuck yeah.
I am not. I am absolutely refusing. Absolutely. The character's first attack after he died comes back. No, fuck
It's
that.
just ones.
That is actually an 18.
That
Because it's
does
plus
hit.
1 from his resurrection and plus 1 from the Misha fluffing Durra's ego.
That does in fact hit.
So that's going to deal 8 slashing damage, 6 fire damage, and
It's dead.
8 more fire damage.
Yeah, it's dead.
Sure is. It's just this frenzy of slashes that Durra makes.
Yeah, so the biggest thing too to note is that as Durra goes to rush forward, you guys can see as like a almost phantasmal flame and like an arcane fire emanates from him and takes the shape of a dragon, enveloping his body.
It's
As he
Wolfang
rushes
Fist, but a
forward.
dragon.
Yeah. Pretty much.
It's cool
This-
as shit, man.
Arcane visage of a red dragon appears around his body as he rushes forward. It's kind of a Kaioken move. I love it.
And that's all 3 actions, so that's me.
Let's go.
First blood.
All right.
Gandalf's cheering.
Does a 22 hit you, Xandri?
Yes.
So the thylacine will run at you and pounce. Biting down into your shoulder and dealing 12 piercing damage. As it drops down to its fours, it will attempt to bite you again, missing. And then it will fall flat on its face as it attempts to bite you again. It is prone.
Bite the tongue for 1d4 persistent bleed damage.
Okay. Mason, while on top of Rupert, will stab down with his lance.
If anybody was Alexi, if anybody was Yamcha, it was Alexi, especially with how often he died.
So he'll come down hard and use a power attack. +1.
It is prone, so that will hit.
Oh wait, no, I hit the wrong button. Wait, why? Did I? Sorry guys. How do you play this game again?
It's been a hot minute.
You push buttons and pray.
No, I know. I think I hit the wrong thing for the attack itself.
You hit Lance power attack.
Yeah, hold on. No, I did I? Okay.
It says
I think he just rolled the damage.
Yeah, I rolled.
It's the attack. No, that's the attack roll.
Yeah.
No, the
Alright,
One,
hold
he
on.
rolled a
1d20 plus
2.
12.
He just rolled a 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. There we go. So, 14 damage.
Stab, stab, stab.
Okay, so you jab your lance down into the thylacine. It lets out a horrible wail, and it's thrashing in pain. You can tell you have very grievously wounded it. It is bleeding all over your lance and all over your horse, but it is still clinging on to life.
Still alive.
It's doing its best.
It's begging.
So, he'll say, Durra, finish this one off for me because I want to ride up to here and cut that one off.
With pleasure.
And he will, with his last action, he'll ride up to try to
Okay.
cut him off.
Okay.
There you go. My turn.
Mason, to catch you up
Yes.
too, the DM has instituted a house rule that any roll that gets hero pointed cannot roll the same or lower on the die.
Yeah, must at least be 1 point better than your previous roll.
Okay.
It
Okay,
just
cool.
makes the hero points more viable.
No, I get you. So what if you roll the same or lower?
If you roll the same or lower, you re-roll again until you get a result higher than what you rolled.
Okay.
Technically, that's
I get you
usable to
now.
fish for crits, but like, if you're gonna keep blowing hero point after hero point to increase your dice roll over and over again, then so be it. That's at least my philosophy on it.
Yeah, and you're not going to get that many hero points for that to be game breaking.
Right. Well, it caps at 3,
okay.
so.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I think that's cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, no. It should be. I just wanted to be more viable. I liked it when we used it.
Hero points make you feel like a hero.
Yeah.
And not a 0.
Yeah.
0 to hero.
Boom. A 15 against the horse does not hit.
Nope.
Take that.
It will fall
Critical
flat
fail.
on his face. And then it will get up. And that is its turn. Mason,
Does that provoke
here's
an
the
attack
thing.
of opportunity?
Yes, it does. Standing up provokes an attack of opportunity.
Yep.
So Mason.
Oh,
No,
that's
you
brutal.
beat me to asking about that. I was 1 second too slow.
I was
yeah,
so
I'm
not
gonna-
used to having a fighter who could do that.
Mm-hmm. All right, awesome. So I'm gonna hit it with the lance.
Hey, Constable Gamer, we are
Oh.
mid-fight here, fighting
Jesus
against
Christ,
these.
okay.
They're called
So you just stab it
Thylazines.
right
They're like
through its mouth into
Tasmanian
the back
devils.
of its skull.
My character is alive again.
And it dies.
Take that.
Tank that.
I said take that, but tank that works too.
I was. Was that fun?
I was trying to be funny.
You ruined it.
I do
Ah!
that.
Alright. Next. Okay. Oh, you're all the way the fuck down there.
Hello.
Oh, guess what? He can still do it. Boom.
Ah!
And boom. 17 against Durra's AC.
A 17 does not hit.
Okay.
It bites
Gonna
into
try
his
again.
scales. Oh, that'll hit.
Durra'll take a good chomp to the arm for 12 piercing damage.
He needs that.
Well,
Alright, and then one more time with Gusto. That probably
critically fails.
So you go to like it goes to thrash and try to chew a piece of your arm off, and you like rip your arm out of its mouth, and it falls onto its back on the ground.
Like that.
Aelin.
Constable,
It's
I'm glad that you stopped
me.
by. Thanks for. I always
let's
appreciate you
First,
stopping
I'm
by,
going
buddy.
to be more in the crowd, and then I'm going to. I don't want to be out in the open. That's how you get stabbed.
Yeah, I know.
And then I'm gonna shoot that one. +1, 17.
Okay.
The damage is awful.
Is prone, so that will hit.
Yay!
You shoot it right in the head.
Got him. That's the end of my turn.
All right, Myth.
I've got him right where you want him.
All right. Durra, do you want to take that one, or should I?
If you leave it for me, I will gladly finish it off. But I would
Excellent.
not deny. I would not deny you yours.
Then Myth is going to turn and shoot the one in front of Xandri.
Fair enough. Hot.
That will hit. Is that one prone? I believe it is.
The one that was over here. is
Yes.
prone.
No, they've been crit failing a lot.
Both prone. Fantastic.
Yep. So hold on. You just blow its head off.
Yeah.
That was a critical hit. Yeah.
Excellent.
So it's squirming and trying to get back up on its feet, and you hit it right in the beam. Its skull erupts in gore. You plaster Xandri in gore again.
Again.
All right.
It could have been me.
I'm gonna use my second action because I realize I have not changed back since Durra returned to us. So I'm gonna snap my fingers and change back into the familiar elven form that I've used previously.
Okay.
That'll be my turn. I'm gonna let Durra have his fun.
Not if Misha or Xandri get it first.
I'm going to try to let Durra have his fun.
All right, Misha.
Yeah, Misha sees what Myth is doing, so he's just gonna cast shield on himself, and then I'm just gonna step back in the crowd and kind of follow Island's lead and just kind of blend back in there. And then I don't know if there's like I don't know if it's a dodge or just a defend or some defensive posture. That's all I'm gonna do, and that'll end my turn. I just yell out, "All yours!"
Yep. There's no action for
I
that.
somehow feel less inspired now.
Uh-oh.
Xandri.
I feel less confident all of a sudden.
Let's see. What can I do? I'll reactivate my gate. One is broken? No. Which one's broken? That's the one that's broken. There we go.
Why is it broken?
It throws a bunch of syntax errors whenever I push the damage button for that one.
Okay.
For some reason.
I can try to take a look at it before I get permission.
All I did was change the name from from air to fire, and it just broke it.
Did you keep it in the brackets and stuff?
It's on the character sheet.
I don't know.
Five damage, kill it.
No.
Oh darn. I will blast fire behind me and rocket 40 feet and end my turn.
Okay.
You couldn't have rocketed a little bit more?
Oh, I mean, I guess I could. I forgot that was a thing in this system. Shut up.
Alright, I will remind you.
Durra.
Alright. This is it. This is what I've been seeking. This thrill.
That will crit.
32.
That will crit.
Well, I guess it's already at 32 even without because it's prone.
Yep.
So we'll roll critical damage, and that is 10 slashing. Why is it not including the?
Well, it's just
Well,
double
10 slashing
fire.
plus the double fire. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's 20 damage. Oh. It is barely still alive. You slash open
21
its stomach.
damage because I have +1 to attacks. Oh, no,
It
it's only
is
to
still-
rolls, not to damage. Sorry.
Okay, yeah. Either way, it is still barely still alive. It's thrashing on the ground. You can see as bits of flesh are cooking and falling off of it.
But you see,
that will hit, and that will kill it.
I am fully online for the first time ever.
Yay! Woohoo!
I'm just picturing now at this point, Durra like reaches down and grabs the thing, and while his draconic claws are emitting flame, he just puts his hands on both sides of its skull and just forces his thumbs through its eye sockets.
Yeah,
brutal.
That sounds like Durra. That's the
See,
Durra.
in my head, I think I just like spear through its like rib cage or something. But that's also sure, yeah. That's a base, brutal like way to kill something. Yeah.
I will also take that option.
Yeah. Gladly.
Oh, I like to have fun.
I like to have fun.
And then you are out of combat.
Da 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 da.
Woohoo!
Right, I'm writing back.
Victory scream.
Well, that was, a way to get loosened up in the morning, I guess.
You're right. It was.
So, does anyone know anything about what those were?
Ugly.
Small creatures that live in the bush. They're native to this area, but I guess we must have posed a threat to their territory.
Okay.
They don't get bigger, do they?
I don't think so, but you never know. Something may be changed if someone is interfering in any natural events via magical means.
Perhaps they are they are major predators of the area, and when we moved through their area, they felt threatened. As it was whoever said that. I think it is quite simply that.
Seems a standard assessment.
I know nothing about creatures. About these creatures.
No, but if you understand one predator, you can overall understand many of them.
Well, I'd like to find out if it's something driving them away, or you're from their normal habitat, or if it is on.
Well, from what I can remember, this is their normal habitat. They're native to this region. We may just be near a den or something. Without extensively looking, we've yet to really see any reason to believe anything's different.
Okay. Well, it's just something to think about.
Of
Where
course.
when we really start manipulating things here, to not go too far.
The more important question is, are they edible?
Most things are edible if you give it a chance.
I think it's just depending on how you cook them.
Well, some of them are a little overdone, but
it's a little extra crunchy then.
You could try to harvest them for ingredients if you wanted. That is a survival check.
Well, one of them could.
All right, I'll give it a shot. I'll take the hints.
I would try anything once.
I'll also try.
Ah, that's terrible.
Our group
Thank
keeps
you,
growing.
Mason.
That's what Mason's here for.
So, Myth, you are unable to find anything useful. Mason, you are able to find 6 special ingredients.
I have the better bonus, but he just got the better roll. I love
to think of it that I like to think that we work together, and we did it together.
I could go with that.
That's how I do think about that stuff.
I will accept this middle ground. My participation counted.
Yep.
It's like when I help you guys during camp stuff and I just roll bad, but I'm just there for support.
Right, so I, do the skinning, butchering, and we can collect them.
All right. Anything else you guys want to do here, or are we ready to move on?
Yeah, if that takes like 10 minutes or so, Misha
Yeah,
just
you can
starts
refocus.
walking around on his hands in a circle and just keeps doing it faster and faster as he refocuses to
You
get
know,
a focus point back.
I was also thinking about refocusing. Durra's looks very different as he just kind of like a monk meditates. He like calms himself and just he forces the dragon under control. I love your flavoring though. Just
I cannot brain. Oh my god. All right.
I cannot brain.
Braining's hard.
I'm
It
like
happens to the
clicking
best of us.
everything except the thing I want.
I've done that.
Yeah, like what? Where is it in the menu? What am I looking for? What did I come here for? What am I doing? Fuck.
Ooh.
you come from? Where did you go?
Where'd it come from? Kind of dope. All right. So here we go. So, as you guys are walking through the woods, Durra, you just hear boo come from right behind your left ear.
Damn it, Poppet!
There's no Poppet there.
Poppet, you guys can't hear Poppet yet.
I just he's so used to being spooked by Poppet, well, just from like doing stuff like that, regardless of whether or not he can hear Poppet. He's just like, oh fuck! It's always something where like every time that he's been startled over anything, it has been Poppet. So it's just reflexive. And he like turns around to like where he expects Poppet to be. Poppet's not there. He looks over, and I assume sees Poppet floating around by Island, and he's like, that wasn't Poppet.
No, I don't believe it was.
Did no one else hear that?
Hear what?
Poppet and I are just
you all would have heard it. You all would have heard it. It was an audible noise, but it was like right behind Durra's left ear, so it was loudest for him.
Ooh.
I heard something, but nothing specific.
Can I make a perception check?
I was gonna say, start scanning
Just,
around.
I just kind of like
See anything
scan
moving.
around and listen hard.
Scan
You
for
can.
ghosts.
15.
So you look around real hard, and as you're looking around, a ball of flame appears in front of your fist in the shape of a skull, almost like a will-o'-the-wisp, and then immediately disappears.
What?
Was it
What the
me?
hell?
Did I do that?
Did you do that?
Mm. Pop it. Did he do that?
In
Pop it
Durra's head,
shrugs.
he thinks, did we do that?
No.
Oh, are we a bad person?
Did you say it disappeared or it shot off in a direction? Or what did you say it did?
It disappeared. It balled up in your face in the shape of a skull and then immediately dissipated.
Oh yeah, that's not
It just
ominous.
flashed and disappeared.
Would there be any sort of recall knowledge check that would seem like something comes to mind, oh, this category of knowledge, I could do a recall knowledge check on it? Or
You could probably roll Arcana.
hey, I'm actually trained in that against my will, but I am trained in it.
Against
22. I got a week of +1 bonuses from the critical success from Resurrection. That's what's going on for everybody who thinks that I'm just lying.
No,
Yeah. It was some kind of personal bullshit. You're good.
Yeah, I got a +1 to everything. Attack rolls, perception checks, saving throws, and skill checks for a week.
For a week. Yep. So, you reach out, and when you know that will-o'-the-wisps can go invisible, but when they go invisible, they don't disappear. They're just invisible.
Mm-hmm.
Like will-o'-the-wisps are naturally invisible.
Yeah, their natural state is not visible to the naked eye.
Right. Yeah, they have to artificially make themselves visible. Mm-hmm. So you reach out timidly, maybe not timidly, or you go to punch out because you're fucking Durra.
Yeah.
So you go to punch out to try to hit the thing, and there's
I think it's a will.
There's something there. Yeah, just to see if there's something there, and there's nothing there. So it gets you to start thinking along the lines of this is probably someone playing an illusion on you. You're not 100%.
This is the exact sort of thing for why my clan does not trust magic. Something is going on here. It is not real. It is a trick, an illusion. Someone is casting an illusion. And he's saying that to inform, if other people don't know, haven't made these connections, and he's sharing this information.
Yeah.
Can I roll occultism to try to see if I can sense what sort of a supernatural creature this might be, or figure out to some extent?
You could, though your DC for occultism would be pretty high. Just so you know.
Worth a try.
Net 20, net 20, net 20, net 20. Ah!
Oh.
I
would have taken it.
So a 19 still will not do it.
I do a +10.
So you're thinking about it, and you're like, well, I mean, there's a lot of things out there that can do illusion magic. Is there any way we can narrow it down?
There's lots of spooky, ghosty things.
Octavia? Are you doing this?
No. I am an expert in illusion magic, but no, that is not my doing.
Show yourself.
You just shout that into the forest.
Yeah, just whoever this is, make yourself known.
You just hear cricket noises.
Are they elusive?
Durra, are you all right?
You hear it too.
I don't exactly hear what you're hearing, but I heard something before.
May I?
Something
I might
now.
just give myself a headache if I detect magic, but you know. Can I use detect magic to detect if there's a different kind of magic I don't recognize?
You can definitely attempt it.
Sweet.
May I attempt a perception to try and like narrow in on whatever Durra is experiencing?
Absolutely. I mean, you would have seen the flash of light from the thing too. It's just in Durra's face. So
Yes, but this is more if I'm trying to focus on whatever the hell is happening.
So you're looking around. Hold on. Okay. So just as you're looking around, you can see what looks like almost a small butterfly, but it's not a butterfly. It has a tail. And as it curls around the tree, there's a very loud boom that goes right behind Durra's head.
Don't like that.
He like it's right behind his head. He like
Right behind his head.
Yeah, right behind his head. He like flinches away from it, twirls, and like instinctively goes to punch like something would be there, but I'm assuming nothing is.
Nothing is there.
He's very defensive and he's very like on edge, like he's like clearly uncomfortable. He's like the orcish superstition is like acting up. Like he doesn't like this. Doesn't like this at all. This is exactly the kind of thing that my ancestors say about man. I don't like this. I do not like being made of
walks over to the tree and kind of looks around it.
So when you look around it, I'm gonna give you guys. Hopefully, I think I have a thing for this. That is on the other side of the tree, staring at you.
Oh my goodness!
Hello, little friend. Are you finding amusement in tormenting my companion?
What is it all ribbon to?
Durra, relax.
I don't think he knows how.
So looking at you, he'll make eye contact with you, and then he will answer you in Draconic.
I know Draconic.
Yep, and he will say,
I would hope so.
he will say, and obviously, like, you hear it in your head, but you do not see his mouth move. And he's like, hey, your friend's really fun to toy with.
Speaking back in Draconic, Myth chuckles. Ah, yes, he can be amusing when it comes to this kind of thing.
His reactions are so exaggerated.
They've got a lot of superstitions about magic.
The two-leggeds are so entertaining.
Aren't they? It's so adorable. But that's why they make good friends.
Give me a diplomacy check.
I'm not trained. Do you still want it?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that was better than I expected.
Solid.
So,
spend a hero point.
You'll see as you say "come," and you'll see as the little dragon kind of Like seems to think about it for a second, and be like, okay. And then you see him turn and like he looks off into the tree line, and from behind another tree.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh, thank God.
hello, other friend.
Thank God I'm not Durra right now.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
I've been spreading too much democracy to like that.
Got it across the streams, bro.
It's very undemocratic of you, Elder Druid. Very undemocratic indeed.
Shit. Fucking hell.
Oh, I wasn't ready for that one.
That was good. That was good.
You kids and your memes.
You kids and your democracy.
So, the one sprite will flitter up to you guys and be like, "So I'm Tig Titter Tut. This is Pearl of Ash. Nice to meet you guys. What you doing here?"
Hi.
Pleasure to meet you.
Durra is
Pleasure
going
to.
to glare at these two creatures. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
That has to beat their will save.
I am making sure, but so
They
far
would have to
you
have
are
a
correct.
plus 16, or they would have to have they would have to have a plus 16 or higher.
My pets.
Yeah, no. Okay.
I also have group coercion, so it works on both of them.
They go and they hide behind Myth, and then they poke over Myth's shoulder and just like blow raspberries at you.
So long as you know not to mess with me further.
My pets.
Oh no, Durra. It seemed pretty harmless from my perspective.
He just narrows his eyes and is a little grumpy.
Myth just reaches back and pats each of them. You're fine. Just hang out by me.
Will do. He looks grumpy.
Hi.
He's been sleeping for far too long and needs to get his cheers back.
Oh, okay. Well.
And to answer your question, we're making our way through the area to an old temple we were told about.
Old temple. Old temple. Old temple. You just see him kind of like pawing at his chest, pawing at his chin there for a second. And hold on a minute. And he'll be like, "Oh, right, the old temple. That's pretty much directly southwest from here, or at least it's right down there." And like you kind of see him gesture, and you can see what looks to be almost half a day's travel away, up on the top of a hill, just the tiny crest of a of a crumbled tower poking out from above the tree line.
Ah, that is much appreciated.
You should watch out. There's been a big spoopy bear going around there. Though there was this blonde guy that was walking around. He went over there the other day. I haven't seen him come back, though.
Uh-oh.
All right, that's good to know.
Good to know about spoopy bears.
And anyone who might be in trouble.
Yeah, I'd be big spooky bear. Normally I could talk to bears. I've got bears that are my friends, and that one's not friendly.
Oh.
Like, does he look like spooky as in like see-through or like skeletally?
Not see-through, but like he's very severe. Like he's got cuts and holes and stuff all over him, and there's like shadowy stuff coming out of it. It's weird.
Yes, that sounds like part of the issue we've been looking to deal with. So whatever seems to be ailing him is probably a part of the target we're looking for.
Oh, I wish you the best of luck with that.
Much appreciated. Yes, I think we would have been wandering a bit longer if we hadn't run into you.
Maybe. Oh, I just saw you guys pass through, decided to have a bit of fun.
I'm glad we could add to the amusement for your day.
I am not.
Oh, hush you.
Jokes are best when you get to laugh with the person telling them, even if they are at your expense.
You didn't give them a chance to reveal themselves. You did lash out like you were going to hit something right off the bat.
To be fair, he's been dead for a while.
They made it as if an explosion was happening behind my head. You would not think you were under some sort of attack?
Explosions happen near my head regularly. I'm usually the one who's pulling the trigger on it.
I mean,
somehow I still do not feel like I am the outlier.
I think you had an appropriate reaction to something that you couldn't see behind you. I don't think it has anything to do with you coming back. And,
thank you.
Let's not. That's.
I'm simply saying,
it's not
the
a
lashing. I wouldn't have lashed out, but I can understand why you did. I do understand your superstitions.
Also, if you guys if you guys head west of here, be careful. There's a bunch of traps in the area. If you go west and then south, there's these really nice hot springs. They're the best.
Ooh.
Sounds wonderful, actually.
Yeah, they're about a day's trip from here, but
that might be a good reprieve after we've dealt with this temple.
Yeah, you would want to go west and then south.
West and then south. Noted.
Can we do that? We can't go directly south. We'd have to go. Would that be west and then southwest?
Technically, yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Technically, yes.
Just interpreting it from the map because it's not perfect cardinal direction.
True.
No, you're right. The hexes line up a little funky in that regard.
If only they were octos.
Yeah, would be better.
Yeah.
But no, they are hexes. All right. No, it's all right. You guys are good sports about it, but we'll stop bothering you.
Well, certainly be no stranger to me if you see me walking through.
I would allow you a second opportunity to make a first impression.
Well, I certainly appreciate that. Hopefully we can get to some better terms. I promise we're not evil.
I wouldn't think you are, given that you were just out to have a little bit of fun.
I mean, you walk right past our nest, and Tig Titter Tut will point up at it like, you guys didn't notice it before, but there is pretty much like a small log cabin made in one of the trees out of sticks.
Cozy. Well, perhaps once we're done with this temple, we can meet up again at the hot spring.
That would be great. Like I said, watch out for those traps, though. There's been a hunter that's been around in the area causing a bunch of problems.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Hopefully it won't be too much trouble for us.
Well, he hasn't been around in a while, but he left a bunch of traps laying around.
Interesting. Then, shall we continue on?
I think so.
Well, you have pretty much traveled for most of the day. You can continue to travel, but you'll take 1 point of exhaustion.
Or
Maybe best for us to find a place to rest.
Yeah.
Good idea.
That way, by about mid-journey tomorrow, if all goes well, we will arrive at this temple.
That's what it sounds like.
Well, then, let's find a nice spot nearby and get ourselves settled up.
and hope the ground doesn't try to eat us again.
I don't remember if nat ones are good or not.
I don't know.
Depends on your perspective.
You
I
wake
don't
up in the
remember
morning
anything
and it
being
seems
good
like
on those.
the weather is just perfect for a bonfire or a cremation. Your choice. Perfect for a funeral. For a funeral pyre.
For all of us at the same time.
Whoops.
Whoops. There goes a section of dense forest.
Again.
No, that was Pine Barrens.
Yeah.
We're like in the thick of it. The thicket of it. Forest joke.
I approve. All right. So who's going to be doing what for camp?
I think before Durra's role was hiding the camp. So I'll make a stealth check.
Okay.
I think that's what it was.
Yes.
I shall assist people.
Eh.
I will attempt to survival us into a good spot.
Hold on, let me assist one.
Oh no.
I'm gonna hero point that. There we go.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I forget. Can I go on patrol?
I think the last time you were here, you were helping set up like the watches and stuff.
Oh, the watch. That's what it was. Thank you. Thank you. I couldn't remember that word. So yeah, I'll do that then. What do I need to roll for that?
Perception.
Thank you.
Assist number 2. Nailed it.
And I will work on the survival roll for the camp.
Stop this.
We can pretend I didn't help.
We went from a 24, now it's a critical failure.
Take
now
my
we're in a
hero point, please.
sinkhole.
There we go.
Sinkhole 2, electric boogaloo.
I'm gonna use my hero point to re-roll my watch.
Okay.
That's better.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds like I made a good decision.
You can just hear it.
Yeah, the monster that he is had something planned for us.
The monster was like, I guess that's a better roll.
So it does not come close enough to your camp to bother you guys. It does not seem to see your camp. But Mason, heading at an unusually fast pace, you can hear some very large crashing noises coming through the trees as you see an abnormally large owl bear just go darting southwest.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
I saw that during my watch. Okay.
Yep. I mean, an abnormally large owl bear. Like, they do not normally get this big. Small house sized.
Oh,
Okay.
lovely.
And you just let it walk past?
You're asleep.
Yeah.
Well, I will tell you guys in the morning.
Yep.
Go back.
And it comes running past at like a breakneck speed.
Hmm.
Doesn't pay any attention to you guys and just takes off.
I
like,
don't like the sound of that.
I'm gonna just continue to not get in its way.
I don't like the way my skin feels on my body.
You said it moved northwest?
Southwest, yep.
Southwest, thank you.
In the direction we're going. Okay.
Excellent.
It had some shopping to do at Oleg's. Coming back from the market real quick.
Right. I forgot. And then everybody will have a +1 on their next saving throw within the next 24 hours.
Yay.
And she makes a hearty stew.
A fine meal to make before the day of a battle.
Using that
Thank you. Could use more sage, but this is good.
Plenty hearty for me.
The rest of the night is peaceful.
We did it.
Finally had a peaceful night. Yay!
And you wake up and the sky is surprisingly clear.
Suspicious.
Yeah.
So when everyone's up and kind of get themselves, I report to them. So everyone, last night, and he points all the way to the distance where he saw the shape and where it moved. There was the biggest owlbear I've ever witnessed. And this not big as far as how some of us have seen big bears. This you can compare to the size of maybe someone's farm shed or even someone's small home. This thing was huge.
And you didn't think to wake Durra and I so that we could have some fun?
I am offended.
No, this was far. It wasn't anywhere near us. It was more
I
seeing
failed
it
to
as
see
a
how
trap.
we couldn't have taken that.
Well, this is probably the bear that those your creature friends were talking about. They might have been. I don't know why they would be confused, but I can't imagine something.
Oh, it definitely
Oh,
wasn't an
weird.
owl bear.
Ah!
You're still here.
Did you forget that their house is above us?
I
Well,
live here.
that's fair. I apologize. So,
Was
I had a
that
owlbear,
feeling they'd know the difference.
was
that
that the
owlbear
creature
thing.
you told us about?
No, definitely not. I've never seen that thing before.
So an owlbear that size is not something that happens here.
Definitely not. I think I would know if I had seen one of those.
I'd hope so.
Have you seen an owl bear in this area at all before?
Oh yeah, owl bears come and go around here all the time. They're pretty common around here.
But not something like I've described.
No, definitely not. And judging by the damage to the trees over there, that thing was humongous.
Could it be the temple?
I'll say owlbears don't normally get. He flies over to the tree and he's looking at it. 20 feet tall on all fours.
That's a big bear.
That sounds about right from what I saw last night.
Hmm.
The
That's
bigger they are, the harder they.
Yeah, and when you if you guys go over to check in the area, I'm not going to even make you roll a survival check. You will find a massive owl claw paw print. In fact, it is about 3.5 feet wide, just the paw.
We looking at a huge sized creature here?
Yeah.
Could it be the temple? Corruption from the temples, reaching out further.
That's what I had asked, and it sounded like they said no.
It is not the creature that's at the temple. That thing doesn't leave the temple. It just seems to sit there. But if you get close enough, it will attack you. So just be careful.
I can understand the want to maybe hunt the owlbear, but we do have a task first to do.
It's true.
And who knows that while doing this task, we might learn more about this owlbear creature.
This is also true.
And it
I'm
looks
not
something that
suggesting that
big.
we will not have an opportunity again.
Yeah, I feel like something that big. Even if we go take care of this first, it would be something I feel we could track.
Oh, I'm certain. And it also sounds like it's headed in the direction that we'd be going anyway.
Yeah.
Thing so big cannot hide so easy.
No,
No.
not at all. So we get ourselves together and let's get to the temple.
Alrighty.
I think in the next day's travel, Durra suggests, I think I could sneak in. He says, like he's been thinking about it for a while. He's been keeping to himself, but he's been thinking about it. I think I could sneak in, be unseen.
Into the temple?
Yes. Get an idea of what's going on in there.
I mean, I don't have any problem if you want to go and check things out. Just don't engage with anything.
He's like eyeing his hands, his scaled claws, and his red skin. He's like, I feel sneakier now.
Interesting.
Yeah, like I said, I won't get into in your way if you would like to get some information. Just please don't, come back for us if you see problems.
Oh,
So,
yes.
Yep. Okay. So you guys are obviously you guys are further back, but this is what it begins to look like. move you guys over there or whatever.
Oh, good. There's a swimming pool.
Right. So, were you going to sneak ahead of the group, Durra?
Yeah, I think I was going to attempt to, unless anybody told me, like, stopped me from doing so. I think my intention is to try to sneak ahead and scout. The scouting exploration activity. I'm so happy that did well.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no, that's the wrong thing. Wrong thing. God damn it.
A 20. Dirty 20.
So up at the top of the staircase, you do see what seems to be a large, mutilated bear sitting
The
at the
bear
top
is
of the
mutilated?
staircase. Yes, the bear is mutilated. It is still sitting though. Like it is sitting there upright, looking around. You can see it has these grievous slashes and open wounds all over its body, but it does not seem to be bleeding in any way. And instead, there is a black smoke that is emanating out of its body.
Yep, that was going to be my question.
And then, as you are sneaking by, you hear a psst, psst, over here, keep down.
I divert towards the pss, pss guy. What did you see?
Very perceptive. So, here's a thing. I don't know if you saw the giant bear.
Yes, that's why I'm here.
That's also why I am here.
Oh, good.
I'm hoping you can help me deal with that thing. We can get rid of it. I'm a priest of Sarenrae. My name is Tristan.
I am Durra of Red Skull Hold. I am here with with several of my allies.
Oh, you brought allies. That's awesome. Oh. You see him take like a deep.
Durra looks back at the bear. He says, "I could take it by myself, but I'd promised that I would go and get them."
He's just gonna stare at you and be like, come to think of it, I've never seen a red orc before.
That is exactly why I am stealthy. No one has ever seen a red orc. The long play on that! Holy shit! The slow burn!
Shit, the lines I was not ready for tonight. Just keep coming.
No one's ever seen a red orc. That's why he's stealthy. I know that's wrong. I know that's not correct. It's not the right color, but I'm not a purple dragon orc.
I also accidentally heard no one's seen a red dork.
Oh, that's also funny.
This is also funny. But no.
I heard that too.
Oh, but that is besides the point. Sneak back with me, and we will go meet the rest of my party. Come up with a plan that we will probably ignore. And he turns around and starts like sneaking back out to the group.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Yes. One time it got me killed.
That explains a lot. Now I understand why you're red.
And getting surrounded.
I've returned. I found a man of the cloth, and I saw the big bear. He does not look so tough.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. My name's Tristan. I'm a priest of Sarenrae. I've been keeping an eye on this temple and hoping to find a way to cleanse it. I'm hoping you guys can assist me.
that's also what we're here for, so that kind of works out.
Better plan. You can assist us instead.
Hey, I like that. I'm not really much of a fighter myself, but I can do plenty to make sure that you people don't die.
Also helpful.
Yes, the Sunflower is excellent in regards to supporting people and making sure that they can get through their endeavors in one piece.
Now hold the fucking phone for a second, because this guy was just like, I'm a priest of Sarenrae, and everybody didn't collectively cringe or flinch.
I did.
I had my thing muted.
I was being a better person than him.
I'm gonna say too, this guy's build is pretty much Adam.
But not as good, right?
That is personable.
I'm a bit lost.
Fan stick.
I do the healing.
Well, you certainly aren't starting out abrasive as the last one, so.
Or lectury.
Well,
Or
give
at
me
least
time. We'll
starting
get
off
there,
a
I'm
better
sure.
well.
I hope
He
not.
just kind of chuckles. It's like, don't worry, we all don't bite. I don't know who you met before, but they may have been from another sector. I don't know. I assure you, we are all at least quite good natured.
Mm.
My experience.
It's just like getting closer.
Some attitudes have been better than others. That much I will say. Some folks have needed to learn a bit about the wilds.
I won't judge. I'd just like to know, what do you know about the bear?
Well, I know that it seems to be some kind of guardian. The temple itself is crumbled, so there's no way for us to get further inside. But this creature seems to be affecting the area around the temple itself.
So perhaps it's the creature that we've been sent to deal with, and not the temple itself.
At the very least, the creature is going to be the first step in probably a much larger picture. Something like this isn't going to be as simple as just killing a creature or getting rid of one guardian. There's going to be a lot more. And he'll reach down and pick up a plant, and he'll like show you guys a leaf, and you can see as like the veins and pathways in the leaf are starting to turn black.
Mm-mm.
And it's like this unnatural rot that is spreading through the plant. And Tristan will be like, this will continue to spread if we don't act fast.
But we can still fight the bear, yes?
Oh, yes.
Probably.
Oh, then I see no
Fighting
problem.
fighting the bear is most likely essential. I think that destroying the bear is going to be the first step in breaking whatever curse is afflicting this place. It is the first step, probably followed by a much larger ritual. It's not one that I would be currently experienced with, but if we could find a more knowledgeable priest, maybe we can get someone out here that would be able to perform that ritual.
If we can't find someone, send them here with a giant mutilated bear there. So yeah, it seems like getting rid of it is the first thing. But here's my question, just from looking at it from here, is it
alive?
Would it be undead?
It
It's a it looks like it should be dead,
It
unless
has
it's
wounds.
just very, very tough.
It has wounds that do not bleed. They instead exude a black haze, as we were explained to by the little weird creatures.
Right.
So while it is not living, or it is not living by normal means. It is not dead. It seems to be in some state of suspended animation.
Okay. Well, that is good. That's not undead, but
What was this a temple of when it was in one piece?
Well, this is a temple of Erastil. If you look over there, you'll see behind the bear there is a statue of a man dressed very similarly to the Stag Lord holding a bow.
A priest of this god sent us to clear this out, to cleanse the corruption.
Jahan.
Wait, a priest? Oh, wait.
Jahan.
Was he a priest of Erastil?
Yes.
Yes.
His name was
Oh.
John.
Oh, maybe he knows the ritual to clean this place.
He
If
might.
sent
He
you,
was the
that-
one who
that
brought
might
our
have been what
friend
he-
back here.
Oh, he's the one who performed the resurrection ritual.
Yes. He might be
Ooh.
who we need, but he's not one for aggressive action, as we were explained. That is why he asked us to investigate and find out what's going on.
I suppose that makes sense.
Seems simple. Take out the bear. Fight the things that need fought. And then let the old man come in and fix the part we don't understand.
well, that was essentially where I was getting my line of questioning is if that thing looks like that, do we have an idea of brute force fighting it is going to be what's going to put it down? Do we have to do something magical? If it's tied to this land, do we have to do something else just to make sure we can actually kill it?
I mean, it looks pretty physical to me, but I haven't tried stepping it.
A
I-
lot
I
of
don't-
things have tried stabbing it, as we're looking at it.
I am willing
Yes,
to try
but if
again.
if you look, those wounds are very old. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't have an answer for you, unfortunately. My expertise is healing and ritualism. If you want one of those two things, I'm usually more than happy to help.
So like Mason just turns away from this guy because he's like to everyone else. All right, so he can't help us with my question. So yeah, we can fight it, but I think we gotta just it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be if it has old wounds, it's been around here for a long time.
It is the old wounded warriors that you need to look out for. They know how to survive.
Well, let's hope though that it is just we just have to fight it and it's not something else that's keeping it up. I guess keep eyes open.
I
We
have
could
heard.
also
Go ahead.
there could be also an item nearby that is perpetuating this thing's ability to stay alive.
Well, if fire does not cleanse, then we will look for that. If our attacks do not seem to take effect after a duration of battle, then we will have our reserve forces begin looking for an item. It would make sense that it would be nearby, yes?
Possibly. We can also try to take a look if we can without disturbing it, at least for a little bit.
The
first.
creature is alert. It only did not see me because I am so.
Hmm.
Xandri, you have been quiet and usually have an opinion. That was a weird noise.
The direct approach would probably be the best. Besides, fire tends to work on most things. I'm not worried about fighting the bear.
I'm not worried about finding the bear. I'm worried about it not going down. But we got to try anyway, right? That's why we're here.
Ashes don't tend to get back up.
This thing obviously got up.
All in favor of the direct approach. Durra raises his hand.
Mhm.
Xandri raises his.
Blood.
Myth gives like a side to side gesture with his hand.
That's 3.5 for the direct approach.
If we work all as one, a direct approach could potentially work. But if we're not all giving it our all, and this thing is more than we expected it to be and more than we can handle, we could face losses greater than we've faced before.
I mean, let's try. Let's try it.
Durra slams his fists together and casts mage armor. I am prepared.
Hey, are you all gonna approach then?
Yeah.
All
Sorry,
right.
I hiccuped.
Slowly.
Give me your initiatives.
Really slowly.
Oh yeah.
Ah, there we go. I don't understand why Roll20. I guess it. I mean, no. I have the token for the sheet that I have open up, and that token is present on the map that the player who's assigned to that token is on. So why does it not just know that when I click initiative, it means initiative for this character? Why do you like in what fringe case is it that I'm not be I have to why do I have to click the token for it to matter?
Because there are some systems where like Rupert and Mason wouldn't go together, or Poppet and Aelin wouldn't go together.
They would always go together. The way that the system works is that familiars, well, yeah, for this system, but when you set up Roll20, you set it up with a certain rule set, and this is set up with the Pathfinder 2nd Edition rule set.
I'm sure it's Wizard's fault.
Yeah, all right. I'll accept that.
Yeah, we'll blame the competitor.
Wizards paying lots of money so that way Roll20 stays bad.
Probably.
Right, Rupert.
Go get him, cowboy.
Okay, we're gonna start on our way over there. So 2 actions to get about here. I can't go 5. And then with my third action, I will raise my shield.
Okay. Myth.
When you raise your shield, does that increase Rupert's AC?
No. It just increases mine. I haven't seen a thing yet where it's like shared. Like where if something is gonna hit him, I can like deflect it or something to hit me instead.
I just don't understand. I don't understand how cavaliers work. Like your horse, does your horse level up with you?
No, we'd have to like figure something out for that. There's like nothing in it for that.
You have to put feats into it.
I think the horse levels up like a familiar in a way.
No, there is nothing for that as far as I've seen. The thing with Cavalier, the dedication at least I have, is that I can train him to do certain things, but I haven't seen anything where I could train him to get stronger. But like that might be something we have to just talk about on the side.
Yeah, because the higher level we get, the more likely it is that Rupert's just gonna get one shot insta-gibbed.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Oh yeah, but that's also sort of a point after a certain while.
Yeah, but like if the horse is part of the class, right? Yeah, because if the horse is part of the class, then yeah.
That means the class isn't viable, so you don't have the class.
I gotta look into Cavalier because.
Oh yeah, I'll look some stuff into it. I don't know enough of it off the top of my head.
Right. If there's any viewers who are experts in Cavalier, please reach out to us.
Yeah.
Just don't be cavalier about it.
Yeah. Don't be a Dragon Age Cavalier. We don't need those. Or Chevalier. Ugh.
Okay.
You can be a Cavalier, but don't be a Chevalier.
It's funny because
tonight has been a
great
fucking night for this game. I don't know about the rest of you. We have had some great things happen tonight.
I'm gonna use my first 2 actions to move.
Okay.
That'll get me up
Oh
to
shit!
there. I don't think I'm in range though. I think I need one more turn for that.
You could still take a shot if you wanted to, unless you wanted to spend a third action to move closer. As a suggestion, for every range increment that you're out, you just get a penalty to hit. And it's not like it's not gonna just notice us because we haven't been doing stealth. We didn't roll stealth for initiative. We weren't hidden from it. Like it's gonna see us and move towards us anyway.
Yeah, it's not that. It's just it's the history of shots being ass. Anytime there's been a penalty on it.
Fair.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna wait until it moves a bit closer.
You
need to use your third action. Well, you don't need to, but it's highly recommended that you do. You don't need to, but you can't save it.
I know, I'm not trying to save it. It's just a matter of I am trained in nature.
Maybe you could make a recall knowledge check to like I don't know because the way that I run I allow for recall knowledge checks in my games for
to
gain
just
knowledge about
mechanic.
The thing. Yeah, well, like not just
Would
information, but like
you
notice that this thing has a limp or maybe it's weak to this.
Ignore that.
Fuck.
Ignore that.
All right.
We will not ignore that.
No.
DM, would I be able to use my lore hunting to kind of like see if its injuries are related to having been hunted by someone or like hunting traps or anything? We were told that there were traps in the area.
You can give me fuck, what would work good for that?
So
Either nature or medicine.
Okay, because I have a lore of hunting. That's why.
Lore hunting, I don't think would help as well in this scenario as you would like.
They're about the same as nature anyway for its stats.
Yeah, you probably would be better off with nature. All right. So at least looking from that, you can tell like these are not normal like trap wounds. These look like these are wounds that something would have gained in a battle. However, you can tell that these wounds had to have been created before this creature was put into its stasis. Like its wounds are almost they're not it's not that they are they're not decaying, they're not healing, they're not anything. You know what I mean? It's not bleeding.
Does it almost
it's
look
not
like they would have been lethal wounds, but whatever is keeping it in stasis might be might be preventing them from being lethal?
Yes. Yes, for the most part, yes.
Okay. Alright, and that'll be all I've got. Durra, fuck him up.
You can tell he got real big paws too, so there's that.
Yeah, he gonna fuck Rupert up bad.
Alright, Durra.
I need just a moment here to read something. My apology.
I feel that.
How would Gareth?
Sorry.
You're good. Is it a question I can help with?
No, I'm just trying to figure out the best because my Rupert's got a big walking stride, so I was like, I'm not gonna be able to be in with him. I'm going to move to here, 50 feet, and use Dragon Claws. Focus them. And that is 3 actions.
Okay.
I was just trying to see if there was something better or additional that I could do to increase,
Yeah, no, totally understood. All right, Misha.
Alright, I'm gonna move. Such a wacky move here. Yeah, I'm gonna just for now. I'm just gonna say. I just yell, "Go Durra!" And I'm gonna just do inspire courage, and then just kind of wave the whip around me, and I just cast shield on myself.
Okay.
We'll take those. Do not worry, Monsieur. I will go.
Wow.
I am sad I could not have gotten one more tile closer. All I needed was one more.
Oh God, a 33 on Mason.
Breath. Okay.
Is that a hit or a crit?
Oh, it's not a crit.
Okay.
We love that.
Because my shield's up, so my armor class is 24.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That was dangerously close, though. That said, though, at least you know it needs to roll a 20 to crit you.
Mm-hmm.
oh boy.
This is gonna be a tough one.
But you'll take 13 slashing damage,
Right.
and then it will attempt to bite you and fail.
Take that.
You also know that it cannot. Oh no, it could critically fail.
Yeah, it still can.
Yeah.
Xandri, it is your turn.
Two actions to move there. And activate my aura. Wait, that probably doesn't hit.
No, that definitely does not hit.
Island?
I'll give you a hero point.
Oh, sure, I do have one of those. I already had one, but I'll take the free one.
Yeah, take the free one. Getting towards that time anyway. There you go. That hits.
If you spend another one, you crit.
Technically.
Yeah,
I will.
it's gross.
I will not be a dick.
No.
And give him the 5 damage.
We do get the +1 and 1. Sure,
Oh, yeah.
You're in the aura.
Does 27 crit?
No.
No way this thing has a 17 AC.
I do.
No,
Shut
no,
up.
No.
It's bigger than you.
You've singed some of the hairs on its snout. That said, you can tell that it did noticeable damage to it.
In short,
Next
it didn't
victim.
like that.
Again, fire fixes all things.
Fire cleansing. Cleansing fire.
Is that your turn, Xandri?
Yep.
All right, Aelin.
Spooky doodle. Ooh. Is it double movement to go through these two? I forget.
To go through what? To go
Allies.
through allies square? Allies? No.
Okay.
Not unless you're like in a hallway.
Excellent. All right. Yay! Crap damage again.
So you miss.
Ow!
21 misses.
Oh, sorry. A 21 will just barely hit.
Yay! Crap damage though.
We found it.
You did. You found it. You found its AC.
I found it.
We did it.
Always
I love how we make a game out of finding the AC every time.
It's very important.
An important game.
Yes.
That's a good one.
Hey.
All right.
And I'm done.
Mason.
Okay. 2 actions to do power attack with my lance.
Okay.
That's 22, I guess. So it'd be 19.
That will hit.
19 points of damage on him. And then
nice.
with my last action, I will raise the shield again. That is the end of my turn.
So you can tell that definitely hurt. Bear lets out a roar as it screams in pain.
Did it feel normal? Like that?
It did.
Okay.
You felt like your lance hit as solid as you would have expected it to hit any other creature. Myth.
Alright, well, now that it's in range, we can actually start fucking shooting the damn thing. Gods be with us. No.
That is your gun jams.
Yeah.
Oh no!
It is a 12.
It's a 12.
Oh, okay. Your gun barely does not jam.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
starts
boy.
to like make that clicking noise, and you're like, no!
Yeah, the charge just doesn't go off.
We saved it.
Alright. Then I will reload and shoot again.
You can tell it's definitely approaching my bedtime. We'll finish this and then I'm gonna call it.
Here's hoping. No.
And by finish this, I mean this fight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Love that. Because we're gonna kill it fast.
Yeah, you guys are over level for this.
Or it's gonna kill us, one of the two.
I mean,
Only
It's
Rupert.
entirely possible.
we've already done a pretty good. I mean, we did a pretty good chunk of damage so far.
You can tell it is less than half as healthy as it was when you walked in. You will still miss.
Alright, well, that's all I've got.
All right.
I'm useless!
Alright. This tile here is catty quarter from Mason and Rupert, so that is flanking, correct?
Correct.
Just checking. Durra will run into position. And he is going to open up with, he's going, like, as he runs past it, he kind of, like, takes both his hands and like, makes a, like, forms a ball of fire between them. And as he runs past it, he just goes to slam it into the bear, and we are going to ignition melee. 26 to hit.
Nice. That will hit.
For 13 fire damage.
Nice.
It again shrieks in pain as your attack lands and sits into the back of it. Now give me a perception check real quick.
Fire cleansing.
Mason, you can give me this one as well.
Sure.
Cleansing.
You still succeed. So you're both, like, you guys are close enough that when the bear roars in pain, you hear almost something underneath it that almost sounds like a man's voice screaming. Like a dual tone.
Yeah. It's eating a man whole!
So Mason looks at him. Or, if you're inside this thing, stop it right now.
Does not seem to make any response towards you. Misha, it is your turn.
And you said you can move through friendly.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna move to here, and as I'm running through, I just say I just yell, "Follow Durra's lead," and I do inspire courage again.
For
This is
everyone.
very flattering, but I don't get it.
And then at the same time, I'm also just casting shield on myself.
Okay.
So close.
So first, it is going to attempt to claw at Mason. Oh, Jesus
no! It claws at Mason.
It does 28 damage. So rips a hole in Mason's chest. Oh,
Good to have you
no.
back, Mason.
I'm still okay.
Then it will turn around and attempt to bite Durra and fail.
Critically fail.
It turns around.
Yep, he turns around and goes to bite Durra. A turn doesn't. It doesn't.
No, I had to look at the map, and you didn't move. You just turned.
Yeah, just turned.
It did
Just
critically
turns
fail,
around,
though.
Yeah, so he slips in the attempt to bite you and then goes prone. He will spend his third action to stand up, which does provoke an attack of opportunity.
Get him, Mason. I have so many reactions, but none of them attack of opportunity. Not yet. I'll get it, like, way later.
You there, Mason?
I'm here.
You can roll an attack of opportunity.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It just the character sheet closed, so I was just trying to like reopen it and everything.
Okay. No, I didn't know what was going on. That was all.
No, I should have said something. Okay, yeah. So with the attack of opportunity, I try to just aim into the spot where I stabbed it before, like trying to kind of get the lance deeper into its hide.
Okay.
And here we go. Nope. 18 does not hit. Unless someone wants to give me something.
Oh, I actually still have one. You can take my hero point.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry. Don't do that. I'll give him one.
Oh, I'll take the free one.
I haven't handed out any, so there's 2 on backlog. Take that one. There you go.
All right. Yeah. 28. So 9 points of damage.
Oh my.
10 points of damage.
10 points of damage.
So you stab into it again, and when you pull your lance out, you can see its heart in the hole of its chest. The heart is not beating, but it is not. The creature does not appear to fall over either.
Did we hear the other voice though?
Oh, you can still hear the from inside it. Well, it's coming from its vocal cords, like with the roar and pain, but it's the undertone underneath the roar. It's almost like when the bear speaks, there's a human voice underneath the bear voice.
Get out of that bear suit.
Get on out of that bear suit.
Was it someone that has like transformed into this thing?
Mm.
Great. That was my attack of opportunity.
All right, Xandri.
I'm gonna rush up, and my hands are gonna like spread open like a claw, and there's gonna be a small jet of fire inside. But I stab into it as I charge up.
Okay.
I'm gonna hero
You
point that
miss.
fucking miss.
Yeah.
Better. Not great, but better.
You
19.
You're not flanking.
No, you're not. You still miss.
He doesn't flank with Mason and the horse?
Nope.
No, he'd have to be where.
He would
Durra-
have to be directly opposite. He needed to be either there or there.
I am
Durra and I are
technically
kind of-
flanking. I am not mechanically flanking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lame.
That one.
That's my turn. That's the 3.
I yell, you can do it, and take my hero point.
Let's go.
You go ahead. You can.
Hell yeah!
That will hit, and that will kill it.
Yeah.
So you shove your hand
Yeah.
right into the hole that Mason made, and you roast its heart. It lets out another cry. Now, this cry is only the human one. You do not hear the bear voice at all. A man's voice lets out a cry of "Arrgh!" as you watch the bear's visage fall away with the shadow, and an old man appears before you and then rapidly decays, crumbling to ash and leaving nothing but a symbol of Erastil on the ground. Now,
What
immediately after that,
else?
you guys look around and you can see suddenly all of the plant life in the area starts to return to its vibrancy. And the pool of water next to Aelin begins to glow magically.
Wow!
Well,
And
that's
where we're going to end it for tonight.
spooky.
I hope we didn't do an oopsie doodle.
That's didn't Myth do that to a guy? Am I thinking?
I think I've turned a couple of our enemies to.
Yeah, you've turned a
piles of
couple of our
ash
enemies.
before.
I guess Durra just assumes that Myth did it.
Nah.
Good job, Myth.
Her.
Yeah, we've literally seen Myth turn enemies to ash, or like dust or something.
I'm right here.
Yeah. Fire actually came
Yeah.
out of his hands.
Xandri and
Yeah.
I have been real good
Fine.
at turning people into not people, but piles of dust.
Yes. There's a difference between ash and dust. Oh, you know what?
I think
Durra
that
wouldn't
just
have
depends
seen,
on the
Durra
texture
wouldn't have
for the
seen you have
cereal.
done that. Durra would not have seen you that you didn't do that while Durra was around.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind. Good game, everybody.
Yeah, good session.
Yeah.
I had fun.
Fun.
I hope everybody else did.
Holy shit.
Good stuff.
Always a wild story with this group.
And it didn't even take the weather to kill us. We're over leveled for this?
Yes.
Are we supposed to do this before the Stag Lord also?
Yes. This
Jeez.
whole
Oh, wow.
area was supposed to be explored before you go to the Stag Lord.
Wow.
Oh,
We
wow.
did
Oh, well.
the last thing first.
Well,
Yes,
can we just go right to
actually.
the next boss then?
I mean, you need to create your kingdom first, but yeah.
All right.
We did everything
That is the
away.
next boss.
We
Yeah,
did
right?
everything that our game was supposed to go with. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
this is how we were doing it.
Oh yeah, no,
So-
I don't get me
But
wrong. I'm not
I think
complaining.
it's
I'm just
interesting
being
that
funny.
just no.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that I think it's pretty like fun and interesting that we just did it this way.
Mhm.
Yeah. This is meant to be a level 2 to level 3 encounter. You guys are level 4.
Yeah.
No, that was fun.
Yeah.
But I can tell that it's a lower because of how much health this thing. It hits hard
Mhm.
and it has a high AC, but you know, we're able to take care of it.
Yeah, at 58 health, it's not a lot.
And I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish. Keep it in a spot.
Wait, you guys have
Yeah.
over 40 health?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Uh-huh.
I mean, Rupert almost has 40 health.
You're a witch. You have like the worst health total in the game.
Yes, I
So there-
do.
That's why
There
you
are
stay back
Three
there.
sixes.
Yeah.
Dang.
I'm like the wizard.
Weak and spongy, but full of magic.
Yep.
And in this case, probably sawdust.
Durra
No,
also
that's
spongy but
Poppet.
full of magic. I have
Poppet's full of sawdust.
bullshitted my way to being able to have 48 health. Full of nonsense.
Then there's me, where my magic comes from my abs.
The
It's
power of his
true.
glutes will strengthen him.
I don't think he has glutes.
Fighters
You
just do
know?
projects.
Wait, aren't glutes? Isn't glute?
That's your butt.
That's your butt. He's got to
Yeah.
have a butt.
No.
No
Yeah,
legs. You have to have a butt.
He's
No,
snake.
I don't.
Does Xandri have cheeks? Is that what I'm hearing?
I
No,
don't think he has
because I
cheeks,
have a
guys.
because snakes have a cloaca. There is no butt.
Yeah, snakes
you-
don't have booty
Well,
cheeks.
technically, snakes have anal plates, so like
They don't have booty cheeks, though.
I mean,
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
have butt armor, not.
I don't know.
They
It's
don't
a
got-
singular
Your-
plate that covers.
We
his
let
anus.
chat decide. Does Xandri have a butt? Yes or no? Vote in the
Snakes-
comments.
Snakes do not have the